What up, everybody? Welcome back to DigiDaily. I'm your host, Sander, and got some bad news. Beelzebumon's not gonna evolve because I got a camera mistake last night. I'm pretty mad at myself. I was, funny enough, I was taking care of another digital pet, and by that I mean I was playing Digimon World Redigitize. I don't know why. I was like, oh, you know, it's been a while since I played my PSP, and my PSP is, don't tell Sony, but my PSP's hacked. And because of that, I have the English fan translation of Redigitize on the PSP. So because of that, I was like, you know what? I haven't played this, I haven't played it in a while. Let me like go back. Let me try to like beat it. You know. I was first floored by the fact that I hadn't played it since 2017. That's like, holy crap! I didn't know it was that long ago. And two, I really suck at the game. I know I'm playing it wrong. Like, I have the feeling I'm playing it wrong. There's got to be a better way to train and get more points when you train. Or somewhere else you can go to train, and I'm not doing it. But I got a blue Marimon, and then he died. And now I'm, like, back with another baby. And I'm trying to go... I'm probably going to go for, like, a trash mon or something. I don't know. But I was playing that, and I left Beelzebumon by himself, and then 12 o'clock rolled around, and then I realized, oh crap, it's like 12. No, it wasn't even 12 at that point. It was like, ooh, what time was it? I think it was like 12:52 actually. Yeah, it was past 12. It was essentially 1 o'clock in the morning. Definitely missed the call, and yeah, so he's not gonna evolve. Shame, but that's no big deal. We need to move on to anyway. I got a nice tip from Iron Possum. He said if I get a roll of 6 or 7, set the clock to 12, and I'll be more likely to run into Minervamon X. 12 o'clock did roll around, and I didn't notice anything. Although again, I can't hear these devices; they're out of my range of hearing. So it is hard for me to hear them when they do call. But I do try to keep an eye on them like every couple minutes. So I don't know. We'll see what I can do. If I can't get her by like next run again, I'm I'm thinking of just like calling it a day. Like you know, I've shown off the DMX. We pretty much know everything. Later down the line, when we know how to get Rafflesimon, I'll do another run to like just cap it off and get everything. But for the meantime, that's pretty much it for that. Which is, you know, sad, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. There's not much you can do. So, moving on from that, I actually went to a local thrift store because I really needed to get some sweatpants for a cosplay I'm doing. I forgot to mention this, but I am going to Anime Next, which is a anime convention in my area. It's in Atlantic City, New Jersey. So if you're going to be there, you're going to see me. I'm going as Peter B. Parker from Into the Spider-Verse. I already had the jacket, I just needed gray sweatpants, so I just bought gray sweatpants, but I also found something else. And I'll show you what I found, because I thought it'd be cool. I've shown these off, well, not these exactly, but I've shown off something similar before, so I thought, like, you know, let me do a video about it, because I ran out of stuff to talk about in this episode. I found this for like $7. It was a big Bakugan tin full of Bakugan. I opened it just to make sure it was actually going to be full of Bakugan. There's also like 2 random, like, goldy little, like, army men figurines. I just took those out of this box, because I don't want those. But here it is. I bought it, this was like $8. It's got the OG crew. Who was your favorite? I really liked her. I believe her name was Julie. But yeah, I'm just going to show all these off one by one. So let's start out and put the tin here so you have a metal surface for them to stand on. And I'll show you what I got. I don't know who most of these guys are, if I'm being honest. I'm not a super... Like, I don't remember everyone's names. But this is the first one. This one's pretty cool. I don't know who this is. Is this like Mona Masquerade's like evolution? Like one of his Bakugan evolved? I don't know, but this is super cool. And this is, I think, a B. Is this B1 or B2? I think it's B1. No, I think it's B2. And then we have... No, it might be B1. I don't know. Then we have this. This is a Subterra, rest in peace, Drago. This is definitely B1. I have a few Drago. I have a couple. I actually only have like one B1 Drago. This is a B2. Again, I don't know this one's name. I think this was in... This one's pretty dope. I think he's one of the ones that spring open. If you know the names of these guys, please feel free to, like, school me in the comments, because I would love to know. I want to say this is Stinglash, but I don't think so. He looks really similar, though. Open him up. Dope. I love this one. He reminds me a lot of Stinglash, but he has a very different design from Stinglash, so I can't say. His thing does flip out, too. Very similar. Again, a very similar design, but I don't know if he is Stinglash. There was a couple, like, similar Bakugan that were, like, similar to Stinglash that came out around, like, this time, so could be Stinglash. It could not. It could be one of the fakes. This is definitely a B1. Look how tiny this one is. It's Chaos Prius. This one gets stuck a little bit. But it is a Prius, and it is Chaos. Does he have a little... Oh, he does! That's cool. This one has the random G counter, so every time it opens, it changes. Okay, not open like that, but every time it opens, it changes, which is dope! I didn't even notice that. Okay, I believe this is Percival. I don't know which Percival, but it's definitely one of them. This was from... Not Gundalian Invaders. What was the second one? New Vestroya. This was definitely from New Vestroya. It's a Darkest Percival. Again, I'm not too sure which evolution. I think this is one of his last ones, though. And I have a couple Percival, and this is, like, definitely one of the evolutions I was missing, so I thought that was really cool. Let's see, what else? This is... I'm gonna save... Actually, no, I already showed one off. Okay, so we got... This is, I believe, Prius Diablo. Yeah, here we go. I believe this is Prius Diablo. This is a Subterra Prius Diablo. Pretty cool. None of these Priuses are like the dual ones, which is pretty sad. I really want one of those. This one, again, I'm not too sure about. A lot of these I'm not too sure about. I thought this was Naga, but then I realized that the wings kind of move in like that, which isn't how Naga was. I believe this is actually Wyvern, I think her name was, and this is like Naga's. It was like a female Naga. I don't know if it was a sister or just like similar, but this is it. And that's pretty cool. Like, I don't know if that's like a rarer one, but it's actually Naga. Like, I thought, I mean, not Naga, it's Wyvern, which I thought was really cool. This one's also really cool. This is one of the snake ones, but it's not the snake, it's the rattlesnake variation. I always wanted this one. I don't know why, but I did. And there we go, I have it. This is one of the, this is not a B1, but this is one of the classic Bakugan. I believe this is Garganoid. Is this Garganoid or is this someone else? I can't remember. I suck with these names, but I think this is either Garganoid or someone else. But this is like one of the OG like Bakugan. You can tell how like simple the design is. But it's like the bigger version from when they did B2. Yet another Prius Diablo. This one's Darkest this time. Whoever owned these Bakugan evidently was obviously a Prius Diablo fan, because if you didn't like the last two, or three, here's another one. So, 1, 2, 3 Prius Diablo, and then one normal base Prius. Now, I believe this is one of Shun's Bakugan, but it's Aquos. This is... Here he is. I can't remember the name. Maybe Engrim? I can't remember. And then last but certainly not least, I believe this is another Percival, because of how you see his like horns there. My issue with this one though, one, it's not very sturdy, which is a shame, but that's what happens with these things when people don't know what they're doing with them. So let me move all these, so I'm going to get this in frame perfectly. It's one of the spinning ones, which is awesome, but his entire lower section is all metal. This is solid metal here. This is all metal. I think so, at least. It feels like metal. So I don't know if this is like... Is it metal? It feels like metal. Yeah, it's metal. Like, the whole bottom is like metal. I don't know if this is like a re-release of one of... Actually, this is not the same Percival as this one over here. I don't know if this is re-released for Mectanium Surge. Like, this is one of the... You know, like, they re-released it, or this is like one of the... Because, like, it's got a Gundalian Invaders code right there, and the sticker, but his design is, like, from New Vestroia. So I have no clue, but there you go. And then we also have some more surprises. We have some of the McDonald's Bakugan toys. So this is Ultra Dragon. What was his name again? It's Dragonoid when he levels up, essentially. I can't remember the name. I think it was Ultra Dragonoid or something like that. He doesn't. His horn doesn't come out, sadly. But there he is. And then we have this one. I think this is another one of Shun's. Or is this Percival? I don't remember. Which one's this one? You guys remember? I just vaguely remember this guy's name. This is from Gandalian Invaders. You can tell he's got the little thing. I really wish I got the Gandalian Invaders McDonald's toys, because they seem pretty dope. And they even had, like, the battle gear, which is awesome. And then we have, look at this. Prius again. His thing doesn't move, but it is a Darkest Prius. I guess the kid had a favorite, which is really cute when you see something like that. And then we got this guy who is a dragon. No, I thought this was Dragonoid, but it's not. It's very similar in design, but it's not. It's someone else, and I don't know his name. But that's definitely from Gandalian Invaders too. But that is pretty much it. I just wanted to show that off because now I have a little, you know, more Bakugan in my collection, and they're all new. Well, not new, but new to me, and that's quite a lot for $7 if you ask me. Like, that is not too bad. Look at that. Look at that. So cool. But yeah, it's gonna be it for today's episode of Digi Daily featuring a bunch of Bakugan. It's raining super hard right now. There's a flash flood warning in my area. It's been really crazy around here, the weather. It's just been raining super hard. There was a tornado warning yesterday and a tornado watch, and then there was a tornado watch the day before yesterday. So it's been really nuts around here. So if you live in my area and, you know, on the East Coast, be careful. It's been nuts lately. And yeah, take care of yourselves. I'm gonna go for like the lights turn off or something crazy like that, or just starts raining because I get pretty scared around thunder. So I'm gonna go. Peace. Yoop. Oh, more importantly, before I go, check out the Patreon. Link in the description below. Any type of pledge does count, even if it's just $1. If you guys have any ideas for any different tiers or any perks that you'd want, let me know in the comment section down below. I have to add a goal currently. If I make at least like 50 a month, I'm going to open a P.O. box. I know there's been a lot of people asking me if I have a P.O. box, and no, I just can't afford to have one open. But if we make enough money on the Patreon, I'll be able to open one up, and the Patreon money will help keep the P.O. box open. So if you guys want to send me, I don't know, fan mail, art, digital pets, Bakugan, whatever, you guys can start doing that. But yeah, so thank you guys very much. Now goodbye for real. Woo!